What's going on, folks? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and even though we have our situation we're in now with the OGL and the whole Creative Commons now having access to SRD 5.1, our friends at Cobalt Press are still moving forward with Project Black Flag, their fantasy version of a non-OGL RPG system. And as promised, and because of my own interest as well, I will be covering what's going on there. Today, they announced Project Black Flag Fridays, I say that 5 times fast, where they're going to be providing new information on Project Black Flag every Friday, which is awesome because at the very least, I just came up with at least one piece of weekly content that I'll be doing for the near future. So let's take a look at the first one here. I'll put a link to this article in the video description. It's called Painting It Black. The Cobalt team continues to work hard towards our first phase of Project Black Flag playtesting set to release in February. Again, that's only a few short days away. Thank you to all 27,000 plus of you who signed up to get your claws on the first look playtest. Over 27,000 people have signed up. That's crazy. We are humbled. Know that plans are in place and we will be in contact with phase 1 information soon. And then they also have a link there if you'd like to sign up if you haven't already. Last week, we shared the amazing piece of art, Man of War, by William O'Brien. This Project Black Flag inspired art left us wanting even more. This week, we'll be pulling back the curtain to share other artists' work on this project. Raise the black flag with us to welcome this incredible artistic team. Mark Radel has been Cobalt Press's art director and lead graphic designer for over a decade. He's worked on nearly 100 Cobalt Press products, including the Annie Award-winning Creature Codex monster book and the Southlands World Book campaign setting. I also want to apologize now for any butchering I do of anybody's names coming up here. Mark is leading a team of incredible artists on Project Black Flag, including Roberto Paturo, William O'Brien, Craig Spearing, Brian Syme, Eagle Thompson, and Ava Weiderman, as they reinvent the look of traditional fantasy for Project Black Flag. And because we can't help ourselves, here's a sneak peek at art from pages of Project Black Flag, starting with some classics. You can expect the monsters from Project Black Flag will include the best of Cobalt Press, building on favorite concepts from generations of fantasy storytelling and introducing all new, never before seen monsters. So we can see the Project Black Flag Orc on the left and the Project Black Flag Troll on the right. Again, the troll looks more or less what I would think of a traditional troll, although I do like the cat tails kind of growing out of the back of its neck there, or its upper back. And I'm digging the orc. We have the big tusks. We have all this extra hair, our hairy arms. It just looks great. And then it says, over the next few weeks, we'll reveal more of our creative team and publishing partners. Until then, keep those flags raised high and join us on Discord to discuss your favorite monsters and monster favorites and monster requests. So yeah, again, I'm pretty excited about this. As I said, I can't wait to see what this actually looks like. I have a lot of friends at Cobalt Press, both working on this and just as part of the general team. So I really want to see how this goes. And then again, we can do some playtests to try stuff out. And the playtest, like I said, is just around the corner. I also am very curious to see how their version of non-fantasy, or their version of fantasy creatures, what they look like to differentiate them enough from the OGL related stuff. However, I'm very curious because, yeah, I just, we saw an orc and a troll. And I'm wondering what their version of the kobold is going to look like because they're Cobalt Press. So I want to see what that is and then see what other interesting things they're going to be working on. I also wonder now that, because again, Project Black Flag is underway, but all of the 5.1 SRD has been released to Creative Commons, so technically they could use that if they wanted to use any of that content, which will also be pretty interesting to see how that shakes out amongst all the third-party creators. So anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time.